All right, guys, welcome back to the channel, Latitude Outdoors. Today, I want to take just a little bit of time and I want to break down the Latitude Classic 2 single panel saddle. If you're new to Latitude Outdoors, when you purchase a saddle, it will come in a box like so. And on one end of the box, there will be a QR code. And essentially, if you take that QR code, you scan it with your phone, then it will take you right to their resources page, and it will kind of help jumpstart the process, give you helpful links and videos per the saddle that you purchase. So again, if you're new, you'll want to scan that code and just jump right to the resources page, and that will get you started on your saddle. The Classic 2 comes in at $219. For me, that's very reasonable when you take into consideration all of the premium features that are built into the saddle. So I want to take just a little bit of time and I want to highlight the features of this saddle, and then we will give an overall review. We'll talk about room for improvement, and then I will wrap up this review. There are 6 features that I have come to like about the Classic 2, and also all of the Latitude saddles. They all have it, and I'm going to break all 6 of those features down. The first is they all have open, large, reinforced lineman's loops. Now, I generally have my lineman's belt girth hitched to my saddle already, but even if I didn't, the orientation of these lineman's loop and how large they are, they just make it easy to navigate the dark, easy to throw your belt around the tree and to clip in the dark. On the 2 panel, they have it in a vertical position. On the Classic, they have it in a horizontal position. Either way, it doesn't make a difference to me. I find them both easy to navigate in the dark. The second feature, they all have these vertical support systems. Now, this is a feature first seen on the Latitude saddles, and this is a feature that they say is one of their most important features to their saddles. What it does is it gives the saddle a consistent shape. It helps when you're sitting in it. It gives your backside support, and then it also helps to keep the saddle from bunching up on you. If I was just to push the saddle in, you can see how it springs back. And so they aid in comfort. The third feature is they all have a fully adjustable Amsteel bridge. Now, this bridge system, you can adjust on the bridge loops, like so, via this prusik. And then you can also adjust it, the length of the bridge, via this prusik. And this bridge system, we have seen it before, but it works very, very well. So you can cinch it all the way tight when you're walking in, and then you can go out to, I believe, 37 inches with this bridge system. The fourth feature that they have that I really, really like, and this is one that Latitude brought to the market as well, that is their belt system. They've completely eliminated all metal on their belt using a series of knots like so. At first, I was very skeptical. I'm like, why? I don't want to have that on my stomach. You know, it looks kind of bulky. But whenever I first tried it out, all the skepticism left. It's very, very easy to make adjustments. And the big benefit of this belt system is it eliminates saddle sag. So today I was hunting. I had 34 feet of canyon rope in my dump pouch. I had 34 feet of Dynaglide pull down. I had my Mad Rock, my carabiner, and also had my Poor Man's Ascender from Wild Edge as a lineman's belt in there. And once I locked down this belt, I walked probably 500-600 yards, and there was absolutely no sag. In fact, the more weight that you put on a friction knot like this, the harder it bites. And so it eliminates some of the problems that saddles have when you're walking in. You're constantly adjusting your belt. And so I really like that metal-free belt option. Another feature that is patent pending for Latitude Outdoors is what they call their containment system, their belt containment sleeve. And so essentially on the Classic, what you have here is the bridge runs right through this little tunnel of material. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to adjust this bridge. So I can set that knot on my stomach, and then if I don't want it there, I can just pull it all the way to one side of my saddle. I can fine tune, adjust that all the way back and forth. And so that's something that Latitude brought to the market there. It's patent pending. And I really like that. In fact, you're starting to see some other companies use this containment sleeve option where you can slide your belt to the left or to the right. And then lastly, the last feature I'll point out that I really like about all of the Latitude saddles is they come with removable leg straps. And so that is the loop in which your leg straps connect. These are your leg straps right here. And so the first generation of leg straps came with a G-hook that was about half that size. So it made attaching the leg straps to the loop here a bear. They have listened to the customer's feedback and they have changed that. And so now you can see it's simple, it's easy. And if you want leg straps, you can have them. If not, you can just simply take them off. Or if you want to walk with your saddle on and you don't want to hook up your leg straps, just reach back there, simply pull off your leg straps, put this in your dump pouch, and then when you get to the tree, you can hook your leg straps back on. I wish all companies would have made an option like that. I really enjoy that. For me, when I'm using climbing sticks, I didn't really worry about leg straps. I really didn't feel unsafe, didn't feel a need for them. But when I started one sticking and I'm hanging in my saddle, sometimes the saddle wants to slide up. That's whenever I started using leg straps. And so in this case, if I know I'm using sticks, I'll just pull them off. If not, if I'm one sticking, I will use the leg straps. So those are some of the features that I really like. The large open reinforced lineman's loops. You got your vertical support system. You have your fully adjustable steel bridge, both on your bridge loops and also the length of your bridge. You have your metal-free belt option. You have your containment sleeve, which allows you to shift your belt wherever you want it. And then lastly, you have the removable leg straps. If I'm going to keep a saddle and hunt out of a saddle, then that saddle has to be comfortable to me. And comfort in saddle hunting is an elusive topic because everybody's different. Every body style is different. And there are some saddles where when you sit in it, it's immediate comfort. Some saddles, when you sit in it, if you make a couple fine, tune adjustments like tether height, your bridge length, bridge loop adjustments, you can dial in that comfort. And there's some saddles that no matter what you do, you cannot get comfortable in because more than likely your body does not fill out the seat portion of the saddle and all the pressure is on the straps. Keep all that in mind when I say I can gain comfort in the Classic 2 saddle. And I've had this since July, early July. I've compared it to the other 9 saddles that I have in my garage. I've hunted now out of this twice, totaling about 7.5 to 8 hours. And every time I've hunted in it, I have been able to find comfort. Now, I have taken the Latitude Method XL and I've hunted in it. And no matter what I did, I was always fidgeting because I could not fine tune the adjustments. It was just too much material. I can take the Method 2 out, sit in it, and get immediate comfort. And the Classic 2, when I took it out, I had to make a few adjustments, such as my tether height, a shorter bridge, and then I would put the prusiks, on the bridge loops down just below the half. And when I did that, I was able to dial in comfort on the Classic saddle. If I were to point out a con to the Classic 2 saddle, I would say pretty much the only con that I have found lies within the design of this containment sleeve. So when you have the belt, the waist belt cinched down, everything's tight. Nothing bothers you walking in. But whenever you begin to put weight and you sit in it, where this containment sleeve ends, it wants to curl that in like that. And then you can feel that then right on your hip. So when I was one sticking or even just leaning back or sitting, I'm like, what is that pressure on my iliac crest? And I realized that this containment sleeve kind of curled in at the ends. And so essentially there's a remedy for it. And that remedy is loosen up your waist belt a little bit, just pull that out and it relieves the pressure and then it goes away. But that would be the only con that I really noticed in regards to the Classic 2. I don't know if they could have brought this containment sleeve out further. That way it would be out past your hip. And so whenever you tighten your belt, it would curl in past your hip. But because it's back here, right here, it wants to curl in whenever you're climbing, you're sitting. And so again, there's a remedy for it, and that's just loosen up your belt some, and that goes away. All right, guys, let me wrap up this review by pointing out that for $219, I think you're getting a killer saddle. Tons of premium features built into it. Lots of features that Latitude is responsible for bringing to the market. If you're a single panel guy and you haven't already, you might want to consider checking out the Latitude Classic 2. It is a great saddle for the price. As always, if there's any questions that you have that I haven't answered, shoot me a question in the comments below, and I'll do everything I can to answer your question. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. That helps me out. And until next time, good luck in the woods.